Did you know that taking regular warm baths can lower blood pressure, improve sleep quality, and even burn calories at the same rate as a gentle walk? It's one of the simplest ways to relax your body, recharge your mind, and reset your nervous system all without leaving your home. Today's tip is to have more baths. We live in a world that celebrates speed, quick showers, quick meals, quick everything. But the truth is, your body and mind need time to unwind, to release tension, to process the day, and to reset. A bath might sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful tools you have to regulate stress, improve recovery, and boost your overall well being. Many of us see baths as something that we just don't have time for. They feel like a luxury reserved for weekends or holidays, but people will tell you that when you finally make them part of your ritual, you'll realize they're a necessity, not a treat. Within minutes of a bath, your breathing will likely slow, your shoulders will drop, your mind will likely begin to clear. You could have music playing, you could take a book, or just enjoy the stillness. By the time you step out, you're likely to be sharper, calmer, and lighter, not just in body, but in thought. So, what really happens in a bath? The warmth of the water dilates your blood vessels, lowering blood pressure and improving circulation. It relaxes your muscles, it loosens your joints, it activates your parasympathetic nervous system. That's the rest and digest mode that your body rarely gets to enter during the busy days that we seem to have more and more of. Even your brain chemistry changes, endorphins rise, cortisol drops, and you're left feeling balanced and reset. But the ripple effect goes far beyond the physical. In terms of your health, a regular bath helps reduce inflammation. It improves your sleep and it enhances recovery after exercise. It's also been linked to improved immune function and heart health. Think of it as a passive exercise for your circulatory system, especially if you finish with a quick cold rinse afterwards. You're also creating the perfect sleep pattern here because the bath raises your core temperature and then the drop that comes afterwards signals to your body to wind down, making deep sleep more likely. For your wealth, you might be surprised, but this habit can save you money long term. When you're calmer, you make clearer financial decisions and you avoid the kind of emotional spending that happens when you're burnt out and stressed. So the clarity that you get from regular relaxation leads to better discipline. That could also be in your work performance or your side projects or your budgeting habits. You're also investing in recovery, which means fewer sick days. It means higher productivity. What about your happiness? This is where baths really shine. They create a sacred space. 10, 20, 30 minutes that belong solely to you. Unless you happen to have two little people that like to pop in and say hi. But in that time, your phone is away, your thoughts can slow, you're free to reconnect with yourself. You can reflect, you can breathe, or you can simply do nothing. Something that we rarely allow ourselves to do these days. The result is lower stress, improved mood, and that subtle but powerful feeling of being centered again. To make it even more powerful, you can set the scene, dim the lights, add Epsom salts for muscle recovery, or a few drops of lavender oil for relaxation. You can bring a journal or have some music playing, or just listen to the sound of the water. What starts as a bath soon becomes a mindfulness ritual, one that primes both your body and mind to thrive. Small daily wins like this create ripples that can transform your entire week. When you rest deeply, you wake up with energy. When you feel calm, you act with intention. When you create stillness, you find clarity. That is what priming your vessel is all about. And if you'd like to lock this habit in and actually see the impact it's having on your life, I recommend getting your free copy of my Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint. Far more than just a tracker, it's a system that shows you how small daily actions like this one stack up over time across your health, your wealth, and your happiness. You can use it to track your daily wins, you can use it to spot your daily drifts, and you can use it to watch your momentum build week by week. Because when you see it written down, when you measure the ripple, that is when it really starts to sink in. That's when it becomes part of who you are. You can get your free copy from the link in my bio on Instagram, from my website, or from the show notes below. So, if today's tip has got you thinking in any way, please share it. not just online, but also in real life with someone who might need it too, because real change spreads when we pass it on. And your unique ripple effect may just be sparked into action when you have that conversation and share your new knowledge. You can even try explaining it in your own words, because if you can teach it, you are far more likely to remember it. And if you'd like the full breakdown, with the extra examples, the bonus strategies, and a free downloadable guide to help you implement it in your life, head over to Instagram, drop me the keyword in the show notes below. I will send you the free guide directly. Combine this with my foundation blueprint, it will stand you in very good stead for ingraining this tip into your life. So if this episode has sparked anything for you, please come and hang out with me on Instagram and TikTok. You'll find me every day at Big Daddy's Big Tips, sharing simple, high-impact tips to boost your health, wealth, and happiness with one small daily win at a time. You'll also find weekly bingo cards, free downloads. You'll find weekly go lives that feel like a proper pep talk, as well as more honest chats just like this. Make sure you're following so you don't miss the next tip that could change everything. And if you've tried any of my tips so far, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM, tag me in your progress, because this is just the beginning and I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are not going on this journey alone. If you need any help or are unsure in any way about implementing this tip or the benefits it can offer, just reach out and I'll be in touch to help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And please remember, your future does not change in one big leap. It changes in the next small step you take today. So why not start right now? Get that vessel primed, create the positive ripple effects, enjoy a truly life-changing journey, one small daily win at a time. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below, and today's question is this. When was the last time you ran yourself a proper bath without rushing, and how might that simple act change the rest of your week? Think about it. Let me know what springs to mind in the comments below, because I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.